Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good afternoon, and welcome to a bit of Guess the Game, where I thought I'd play this again for a bit of a change. Yes, so we're on game 825 at the moment, and everything is looking a-okay. So we'll see how long this goes on for. I think I need to play up to game 771, so I've got about a good 50 games or so to do. So this immediately looks like Animal Crossing. Not to be confused with Animal Crossing. Is it New Horizons? No, but it is in Animal Crossing. So it's definitely going to be population growing, I think. Now, they don't have population growing because that was the GameCube name for it. So Animal Crossing originally came out in Japan on the Nintendo 64, and it was ported to the US and UK, and well, to the West, I would say, because of Europe as well, as population growing. So was it Animal Crossing? Yay! There we go. So we knew it was Animal Crossing. Any other screenshots? So that's the museum. Oh, this was on GameCube. So hang on, yes, this should absolutely be Animal Crossing Population Growing, rather than the N64 game. Although I imagine the GameCube version was a lot better looking. It would have also had multiplayer as well, because one of the fascinating things about like the GameCube and sort of consoles around that time is like online multiplayer and more interesting ways of doing multiplayer were coming about. It's like on Sega. So with Sega, with the Dreamcast, for example, they actually had Sega TV, which was an actual television station, which was fascinating. But you had things like the online component. GameCube had an online component as well. And it was free, but you kind of had to pay for like the adapters and things like that because it didn't really come into the console like it does today. So you had to buy like wireless adapters or wired adapters and whatnot. What else was there? There was also there was like swapping memory cards, so you could go to other people's villages if you plugged your memory card into theirs, so you could take your character to their world and vice versa, which is a great way of getting like other people's fruits. So my favourite fruit in Animal Crossing was the orange. I loved oranges, so if anyone had a world, if any of my friends had a world with oranges, and I had, say, for example, cherries or apples, I could put my memory card into their GameCube and play on their world, take a few oranges and plant them in my world, and then also give them something back. Yeah, it was really cool. A fascinating way of just doing things. The way it did things like time, and the seasonal content, things like that was absolutely incredible. Not that it was the first game to do it, but it was one of those games that um, just yeah, it just did really, really well. Yeah, Nook's Cranny. There we are. That's Tom Nook, who you have to work for to pay off your bills. So I have considered playing Animal Crossing Population Growing for the channel. But yeah. Oh, guess the cover. Okay, let's do that. Oh, it's for premium members on Ko-fi. Okay, that's fine. I think I might actually do that anyway. So, how do I go back? Okay, so apply previous days. Has it saved our data? Oh, it has. That's fantastic. Yes, that is absolutely brilliant. So let's go to game 824. Now then, so we've got polygon graphics. That to me, I see that. So that's got to be some sort of Egyptian temple. So I'm thinking along the lines of Crash Bandicoot with, Sphinxinator, tomb time levels, that sort of thing. I don't think it is though. I'm thinking it's going to be something like Tomb Raider because that's obviously that sort of environment. I think. But could it be a shooter? I'm thinking it's along the lines of GoldenEye. I'm going to put in Tomb Raider. I'm going to say maybe a later one. Tomb Raider 3. Okay, so it's Tomb Raider. I'm thinking, because those polygons are actually quite good looking, so I'm thinking, is it going to be Tomb Raider 2? Okay, it was definitely on PC, PS1, and Dreamcast. Very good graphics for the time. Is it literally... Hang on. Is it Tomb Raider 1? No. Tomb Raider... The Last Revelation? Okay, there we go. I think it was actually trying to give us that one first. Yeah. Fascinating details. Excuse me. Is that the butler there? It's followed us all the way from the freezer. You broke out the freezer. Yes, I'm sorry to be so crude. I definitely can't watch this GIF. Oh my word! I think it's time we played another day. So this, so this has got to be, I think, is this Ty the Tasmanian Tiger? Because that had underwater swing as well, I think. Because I'm trying to think now, this looks like PS2 graphics. I think it's a bit too good for PS1, especially the details above here. The GameCube was, I think, like the first console to really push really awesome 3D water graphics. Like Super Mario Sunshine, say what you will about it, but the graphics on the water were absolutely astonishing. So I'm going to say, is this Ty the Tasmanian Tiger? No. Okay. So it's around with Metacritic. I'm thinking that's a sort of UI element there. Is this Donkey Kong Country Returns? Oh, now it's in the Donkey Kong Country franchise. So I should have finished that word, shouldn't I? Country franchise. So it's got to be Tropical Freeze. Will it come up with that if I just type that in partially? Yes. There we go. Yes, because the Viking ship. So that's where the frozen north comes to Donkey Kong's to DK Island, as far as I can tell. And you've got the different characters in this one. So yeah, so Donkey Kong Country Returns was basically a sort of like a remake or a redo of the original Donkey Kong Country platform games, which are absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I trying to remember if I reviewed this one. It's so long ago. It would have been a very early review back when I was doing reviews. But I remember enjoying it. I prefer the original games, but this neatened them up quite nicely. Yeah. Great mechanics as well. Just, I did so many things just so brilliantly. Yeah. I can see why it wasn't hugely popular with people, but because it was just an okay game really. But yeah. Now this looks like PS1 graphics, and I don't just mean like faux PS1 graphics, even though like I'd say SNES. I'm guessing this is some sort of Castlevania game, like Symphony of the Night. Is it Symphony of the Night? Which is the pretty much my favorite Castlevania game. It is a Castlevania game. It's very highly rated. I don't know Castlevania well enough. It's around when Metacritic was about. Is it? I don't know my Castlevanias, I'm afraid. Belmont's Revenge. No, it will not be that. It's on Game Boy Advance. Okay. Castlevania Rondo of Blood. Like that just what a great name for a game. What's a rondo? Who cares? But it's of blood, which is obviously vampires, right? Is it Aria of Sorrow? It was just giving it to me there. Yeah. Played quite well. I know one of the problems with like Game Boy Advance games were that like they didn't really have a large enough screens. Like Sonic games, for example, were crammed onto this really small screen or whatever, and you kind of do need that range. This looks really cool. I'd love to play this. Look at this! Stuff! A bestiary! Wow! There's a dude there, you could have punched him, but you didn't. Oh well. Now I'm going to make the screen go funky, and I do apologise, I just need to double check something. In fact, maybe with the pause. Oh! Ah, my golden. Oh dear, I pressed the home button. It's brought all the way up. Oh no, right. Here we go. Oh, now then. This is either very, very early 3D. Like, okay, I'm guessing here is a sort of text box over here. Just gonna check. Again, I'm just gonna make the screen really weird. I can't see because of the way I'm doing it. Okay, so I hope the cursor's showing. Let me just check. Okay, everything seems fine. I do apologise. Right. So, I'm guessing this is very, very early 3D with like 2D sprites for trees and things like that. This is not familiar to me. It's making me think Legend of Zelda though, because that had some weird imagery. I'm gonna guess, is this a Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask? Yes, it is. I don't know what that is there. I'm not familiar with the Legend of Zelda games all that much. I should be. I'd like to be. 95% on Metacritic. That's the moon from Majora's Mask. The whole idea, I think, of the game was that in 24 hours or whatever, the moon was going to crash into the Earth. So you had to keep rewinding time and doing things. And I didn't really get on with that. Don't get me wrong, like, I love the idea of the game. It's one of those games where I'm like, I really want to play. You know, like Metal Gear Solid or whatever. It's like one of those must plays. It's like there's just some quirks that I can't get behind, I'm afraid. But people managed at the time, so yeah. So I don't know. I might come back to it. It's not that it's a bad game. It's just that I'm just not always in the mood for it. But yeah, I love hearing people talk about it though. It's one of the things where like I'm not interested in it, but I love hearing people talk about it. So that. So I guess this is some sort of sci-fi game. Because that's some sort of starship. I don't know what that is. There's no clues here at the moment. I'm just going to guess this is the only sort of one of those games that I know. Really? Okay, it's not that I didn't expect it to be that. Project Sulfide was like one of those, like sort of space shooter games on Xbox 360. And for some reason, I feel like I'm the only person who remembers that game. If I could play it again, I probably would, but like Phantasy Star Online Episode 3, you know? One of those games like just not great, but hey ho. Or Enchanted Arms. Enchanted Arms, a JRPG. I love that. Yeah, I'm not gonna get this. Nothing like this bit's covering up the UI here, so I don't know what it is. I'm gonna skip. Is this Aqua? It's not Aquanauts Holiday. Oh, what is the name of the game now? I thought it was an orc ship at first. This is not. Ah, is it one of the X games? Let's go with that. Is it one of the X games? Could do with this box being a bit bigger. What is the game now that I'm thinking of? X2 or something like that? X3, X4? I don't know. What is it? Thins of a Solar Empire, of course. I don't play many of these games. I play Stellaris, and that's about it. It's like a solar system empire management game. They're very good games. I know they are. It's just I just haven't played this. This is like the original one by those things. When did it come out? 2008. Okay, but yeah, they've done a few. Very popular from what I understand. Huh. I'm thinking. Alright, this is either some sort of anime game. Don't ask me how. That's my reasoning. It's something to do with like the flat surfaces and the light, the blinding light. Or this is Dishonored 2, and the outside or whatever it's called, the void. No, it's not. Okay. Huh. This is a bit portally. Is it Portal 2? No. Oh, switching PC. So it's got to be a fairly recent game, all things considered. I'm just not getting it. Is this, I'm just gonna guess it's a Deadly Premonition. No, it's not. Okay, it's some sort of... Ah, it came out recent. Oh, no, I haven't been following games this year at all. So, I'm not gonna get this. Is it some sort of Persona game? No. Haven't we had this one before? Yeah, of course. Just make up something. It's 1000 X resist. Just some sort of Firefox generated password. Now this I know. That's an ammo counter there. Is this Gears of War? But let's say, is it Gears 5? No. Okay. 81 on Metacritic. Very nice foliage. Appears to be some sort of eye of a snake. Oh, it's not. It's a sort of fence. I'm gonna hazard a guess at The Last of Us 2. No. PS5. Is this The Last Remnant, I wonder? Or was that PS4? Looks like someone's hanging onto a ledge. Was it The Last Remnant with the big flying dog thing? Third person hack and slash RPG elements. That to me sounds like Armored Core, but I don't think it is. No. Oh, I know the game and it looks interesting. I can't remember what the name is. I'm not going to be able to get it. Stellar Blade. It looks really cool. I'm not going to get a PS5 for it, Christ no, but that does look fun. Is that like a mag there at the bottom left there, that sort of floating device that periodically shoots things, like in Warframe or Phantasy Star Online? Yeah, everything I've seen about this are mostly just adverts on Reddit, but everything I've seen about it just looks fucking amazing. It's good as well they credit the person whose GIF that's from as well. So I'm guessing this is some sort of wall texture that we're looking at. Canyon, maybe. It makes me think Half-Life. Like the Black Mesa sort of canyon and whatnot. With the helicopter fight and everything. Oh, hello, what's this down here that's being uncovered? I don't know. I'm gonna guess Doom 64, why not? Just for a laugh. No. Oh! Now then, we are in the right territory though, I think, because this looks like a shooter. It's not Doom. Is it Blood? I was playing that at work recently. Shh. Oh, fresh supply, is it? No, it's not. Okay, it's DOS. Oh, come on. Is this gonna be, Model Redneck? No! It's an FPS, I know it is! Look at this. Oh, what is this now? I'm going through them all. I've only got 6 goes. It isn't Hexen. It can't be Hexen. It's an FPS. What's that gun there? This can't be Wolfenstein, can it? Is it Hexen? No. Oh, it's is it Rise of the Triad? I mean, that's an MP40, so if that ain't... Yeah, I was gonna say, if that ain't it, then it'll be Wolfenstein. Yeah. So Rise of the Triad was another, what's now known as a boomer shooter. Honestly, I don't mind the term, to be honest. I think the idea is that you were supposed to go back in time to vary it, or time traveling, and you take on the Nazis and all the rest of it. It was quite an interesting game because I think it actually did a few things to advance the genre. Like just like in sheer animation quality alone. Look at that. Apogee Software. God, that takes me back. Don't ask me what gun that is. It's got. I couldn't. I don't even know if that is a gun. Maybe you should see a doctor. Right. Game 816. This looks to me like Paper Mario. I don't think it is, though. That doesn't seem like the appropriate view. That timer looks painfully familiar. 81% on Metacritic, so it's obviously got to be... Is this Mario Party? But if it is, which one? I'm gonna go with the first one. No, it's not Mario Party. Okay, level 3. That's obvious. Like that's an old Mario Party font. It was on GameCube. It's not in the Mario Party franchise. It's not Paper Mario. They've just shown us 3 of the same place. I always say in these, is it Mr. Mosquito? It's not Mr. Mosquito. Stop thinking it. I don't know if there was a Kirby game. Level 3, that. It's not in the Paper Mario franchise. What is it? There were no Yoshi games as far as I can tell. There were no Kirby games as far as I can tell. It's not Donkey Kong. It seems like it's a JRPG and a highly rated one at that. It's a guess. Is it Dark Cloud? I don't know. No. Oh, it's go on. It's Dragon Quest probably. That looks familiar. That looks like the you know the thing in Spyro 2 in Idle Springs that tied up the hula girls? Reminds me of that. Is this Bomberman? Right, the reason what got me thinking about it was one, the bomb there. Okay, fine, fair enough. But then I was thinking the timer. The thing about Bomberman as well, so the idea is basically, and my friends and I love this on Xbox 360 Arcade, Xbox Live Arcade, or XP Live, sure. Was basically Bomberman, if you don't know, is basically a grid, and you can move left or right or up or down. And the idea is you place bombs in such a way that go up and either up or across like that, and you have to move out of the way and you have to place the bombs in such a way that you didn't get caught in them either. It's a really fun game. Yeah, I don't know if it is on mobile, but if it is, I might have to play that because I used to love it. Yeah, I would have got it from that. That's because that there's Bomberman. And this is very different to the Bomberman I used to know. Use bomb kicks. That was never a thing. Oh my word. Okay, so I think the idea was you had to just kill the things. I'd give that a go, to be honest. Yeah. Now that should be my catchphrase, isn't it? That's familiar. That looks to me like World of Warcraft. I don't think it is. Let's say it is. No. Oh my word, how did I not get this? It's Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. Crash Bandicoot Warped, Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. Technically, it was only called Crash Bandicoot Warped. But still, yeah. So, I should have guessed that. That's basically the hilly fields on the side of the level. That's the first level's lobby, I guess, if you like, the first world's lobby. The sort of medieval world and whatnot. Yeah, so I was showing you like the time twister. The time twister you've seen before. Uka Uka has sent me to end this particular charade so that I may have the crystals. No. I'll words that effect. That's one of the yeah, that'll be one of the go on, what is it? Jet ski levels with Coco. 91% on Metacritic, unsurprisingly enough. It's Tiny Tiger. Has anyone actually got past these levels? Because so far we've just seen these ones. Again, another medieval level. And of course, they show you the fight with Tiny Tiger. If you didn't get it there, you're not getting it here. Dear me. So I can see netting there, so there's bubbles here, so this is obviously underwater. But where is this underwater? This looks like PS2 GameCube graphics. Maybe N64, so I'm going to say Tyler Tasmania Tiger again. No, okay. It looks a bit newer now. In fact, this looks very familiar. Is this SpongeBob? SpongeBob Hero Pants? I don't think it's that. We're not even in the right franchise. Okay. Oh, so it's a multi-platform game. Lots going on here that I'm not quite getting. I don't think I'm going to get this one. Oh, it's a Souls-like. I know these sort of games. No, I can't. I can't figure it out. Another Crab's Treasure. Never would have got that in a million years. I wish you'd show me more, because that looks cool. I know this game. My partner loves it, and I can't remember what it's called. Basically, it's a game where you have to walk down a... So the level layout is like this, right? So you come in this way, and you go out that way, and you go out that way. And the idea is that it loops around. And basically, if you spot something on this bit here, then you go to the next level. If it's different. If it's anomalous. I can't remember what it's called. I don't know. Train. Anything. I don't know what the name is. Or Subway. Russian Subway dogs. Why not? I don't know. I know the game, what the game is called, but Exit 8 there, I was never going to get that. But yeah, so basically you have to check, is the information on this poster the same as it was before? Are there the correct amount of doors? Is this person holding a briefcase in the right way? Is their hair colour changed? All this sort of thing. And if not, it starts you again. Exit 8, yeah, it's very good. This, to me, I'm going to guess it's at Metal Gear just because of the colour saturation. Metal Gear Solid 1. No. I'm trying to think what the font there is. Oh, low Metacritic score. Is this... No. I don't know. I can't get it. It's a shooter. Not very popularly received. No. FPS post-apocalyptic. I don't know. It wouldn't be DayZ, would it? Anything like that, no. Go on. Back for Blood? Taeon. No. Oh, hang on. Is it Dead? No, not Dead Island. Oh, it might be. Is it Dead Island? No. Dead Island 2. Terminator Resistance. Oh, okay. What was the... No, I wouldn't have got it from that one either, sorry. So resistance. I've heard it's okay, but nothing special, unsurprisingly. What do I got here? I think I've seen these textures before. So I'm guessing this is at least PS2 Xbox 360 graphics because it's quite high fidelity foliage. I'm going to put Days Gone here as well, just to not skip. Okay. 84% on Metacritic. This looks like some sort of traditional style East Asian, maybe, villages. So I'm trying to think this is the ghost of Tsushima? No, okay, Assassin's Creed. I'm going to say it's, I think, it's Assassin's Creed 4. Yeah, just give it away there. It could have been the other one. Assassin's Creed Rogue. So this is basically where I sort of ducked out of Assassin's Creed, where I was like, I like the pirate stuff. I don't want to play an assassin though. Just let me do pirate stuff, and that's sort of where Skull and Bones came from, whatever it's called by Ubisoft. Now, the reason why they had to release that game is because I think they had a grant from the Turkish government or some other sort of government, and they basically had a legal obligation to finish it. Yeah, I could talk for ages about how a lot of video games should be free because the taxpayer subsidizes them already. But yeah, with the amount of tax that companies don't pay in the UK, for example, like Rockstar was a big one. The employees of Rockstar pay their taxes, but the company itself doesn't pay corporate tax. Take-Two doesn't. Activision Blizzard, I think, avoided a lot of tax. There's so many companies that do it. Unfortunately, it's fucking ridiculous. And again, it's us who have to pay for it. So, in addition to actually buying the game. Now, this is obviously old, and it's not trying to be old either. There's a certain sincerity to the old pixel art that is genuine, that a lot of devs today can't capture because they don't have to use their imagination in the same way that back then developers did. They had to come up with all manner of techniques to come up with like this, for example, which is probably like ruins in the background. These shading techniques here for the lamppost. Yeah. I'm gonna guess, is it Mega Man? No. But it's old. I know this. I know what this is. This is a... It's gonna piss me off that I don't know. Is it? I don't think it's gonna be Double Dragon, is it? No. Is it a Simpsons game? No. I knew it'd have to be a beat 'em up, wouldn't it? But what is it? Is it Streets of Rage? I don't think it's that either. What is it? Oh, what is this game now? I've seen it so many times. It's not Street Fighter. It's not Mortal Kombat. It's not Double Dragon. Go on, what's the name? It's not Streets of Rage. It's... Help me out here. Not that you can. It's not the Street Fighter franchise. It's not Double Dragon. It's not Mega Man. Even if I look at the GIF and I know. I'm only going to get one guess if it's a franchise. River City Ransom. Yeah. I was not going to get that, but I have heard of Risen for City Ransom. Okay. Huh. I'm not going to get this one. I don't think. Or am I? No. Third person party game. Is it okay? Is this going to be? I'm just guessing here. Gang Beasts. No. I recognise it, but I couldn't tell you. Party Animals. Ah, of course. Yeah. If I spent a bit of time thinking about that, I might have got it. Uh. Oh, now then. That's familiar. That's very familiar. Um. It's like Max Payne or Duke Nukem, maybe? I guess Max Payne 2? No. X mods, custom PC, powered by. What is this? This is painfully familiar. What is that skyline? What is this? Ah, it's got to be a racing game, hasn't it? No, custom PC, custom RC. So it's a racing game. Is it Need for Speed? It's in the franchise. Okay, Need for Speed. Underground. Yeah, there we go. So the Need for Speed games were interesting as far as I can tell because they had like the racing component of it, but they also had like I think as the games went on, you could either play as like the underground street racers, or you could play as cops, and it was like cops and robbers sort of thing. I thought that's actually kind of cool. Um, it's an interesting way of going about it. But yeah, I never really got into them as such. I'm sure they're very good games. Um, yeah, I was always more into kart racing than anything else. I like arcade races like Ridge Racer and the like, but yeah. Huh. So these are again sort of traditional housing. I guess that's sort of straw house there. I'm gonna say this is Kingdom Come Deliverance. Lots of forestry. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Yay! Jesus Christ be praised! Henry! Jesus Christ be praised! Metacritic score of 76. Jesus Christ be praised! That's your horse. Throw some sort of road marking there. I do love this game, but Christ, is it an effort. Again, the compass there. That housing, yeah, very familiar, very high graphical fidelity, always gorgeous. It's just a brilliant game. It was an action RPG open world Jesus Christ be praised game. It was released in the year of Jesus Christ be praised, 2018. I look there, oh, Jesus Christ be praised, the soldier of the heavens has defeated their opponent. That's a really good combat. Again, takes effort though. You have to learn how to read. It's interesting. Oh, now this is interesting. Very interesting. This is highly saturated. This is telling me it's something like Cruelty Squad. Is it Cruelty Squad? How the fucking hell did I not get this? I saw some kink. I load the rounds in random order. I'm going to guess this is buckshot roulette. I turn the gun on myself. Good guess. Very interesting. 2023. There we go, and we've racked the shell. Oh, very nice. Now we're going to take the next round out. That is familiar. Very nice as well. Very pretty water graphics. Oh, look at that. It's gorgeous. This tells me it's Fog of War. So this is obviously a strategy game in some way. It's got to be a strategy game because it's sort of diagonal view. And you've got the Fog of War here preventing what you can see. I'm guessing if there's water here, you might be able to have flying units going over it. Is this Command and Conquer? If so, which one? It's in the franchise. So it's clearly an early one. And Conquer. Is it... It's not Red Alert. It's got to be... Cain's... Candace Cain's Candy Factory. No, I think it's Cain's Wrath. No. 2. Is it Command & Conquer? Is there a Command & Conquer 2? Is it Red Alert? Red Alert? Oh, it is Red Alert. Okay, never mind. I thought Red Alert was like the more 3D-ish ones. I tried getting into it, but it's like I just can't. It's not that. Yeah, it's I don't know. Maybe it's like I think I'm maybe too slow for RTS games. I prefer tower defense because it's like you just it's sort of like you go I go game in a way. Right, as a guess, is this Undertale? No. Oh, this is old. Too old. I'm not gonna get this. So I'm guessing it's meant to be sort of face with eyes, and then that's like a controller. So it's I don't know. Oh, it's Space Invaders, isn't it? Which one? First one, okay. Yep, Space. You guys got the iconic alien there. I think that's genuinely one of the most iconic image, possibly the most iconic image in gaming. Like everyone knows Mario, but if you point that, I think some people will just instinctively go Space Invader. Yeah. You got the ruin, so that's like the ruined buildings there. The aliens chipping away at, that's your defences. And if they destroy them all, it's game over, and that's your dude. Pew 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 pew. Oh, he nearly got the mothership. Oh, what a fun game! They tried to do, I think it was on like PS2. They did like a Space Invaders, like they actually tried to actually have like lore and everything. This looks very much like Donkey Kong 64 or something. Anyway, they had like, and it was like I remember one time, like one of the first levels, you're in an alleyway, and you're playing as a guy with a gun, and you're shooting the aliens encroaching or whatever, and they look like little Metroids, which is cool. I want to say this is Donkey Kong because the bananas. It's not though, is it? It's Super Monkey Ball. Oh yeah, by the way, apparently there's going to be a new epidemic of monkeypox. So I saw someone say on Reddit, oh, it's not just monkeypox, it's Super Monkeypox. I love that on the GameCube, yeah. So Super Monkey Ball was basically, imagine like a hamster ball, except instead of a hamster there's a monkey in it. And you navigate levels and you race, and it's really cool. It's very fun. It's on Steam as well, one of the Super Monkey Ball games. Go! Yeah. Oh, it's so fun. I remember that. Oh, yeah, you don't control the ball necessarily, you control the level. And you make it like, you go in the direction you want, which is cool. I love this game. My mates and I absolutely loved it. Multiplayer was so good. This. Whatever this is, it looks good. Snow. Snow. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Snow. On rocks. On. I'm just gonna say, is it Ghost of Tsushima? No. Okay, this is interesting. This looks like an RPG. Is this Pillars of Eternity 2? You pulling my... No, it's not Pillars of Eternity 2. I don't recognise this place. But it is an RPG. It's gotta be. It's either the Guild. Let's type in the Guild and see what that is. Do they even have the Guild games? The Gunk. The Gunstringer. Seriously, do they actually not have the Guild? My god, okay. Is this one of those Stronghold Crusader games? No. Sorry about that. It's obviously a tactical turn-based RPG. It's grid-based. What is this game? I don't know what it is. There's nothing they're really going to tell me, I don't think, that's going to tell me any more than what it is. It looks cool. Whatever it is, I'm going to add it to my wish list afterwards. Is it King Arthur? I think it was an real-time game? No, King Arthur. The Knight's Tale. No. What is it? What is this fucking game? It looks so good. Whatever it is, I want it. Yeah, I ain't gonna get it. Oh, War Tales. I've heard of it. I'm interested. I think I'll be getting that. War Tales, I say to myself out loud so I can remember. That looks like an original... Oh, mind you, is it? I'm trying to think, because that lighting there, that glow... Is this... Terraria? No. So it's old enough for Metacritic. Is this La Manula? No. Oh my word, that takes me back. Christ. Okay, history lesson for anyone who doesn't know. So, you know how the Google, whatever it was called, I forgot what it was called, the Google Stadia, or Stadia, catastrophically failed. Well, before that, there was something called Ouya. And Ouya was basically a... I'm not going to be able to get the game. But Ouya was a streaming device. The idea is like basically you connect your controller to this device, you connect the device to the internet, and you can play games on their servers. Great idea in theory. Problem is, it was just way too early for its time. It was plagued with problems. Good luck getting it anywhere. And by the time you could, at a reasonable price, it just wasn't worth it. There just weren't that many games on there. It was an indie heavy machine, and that's great if you like indie games. But yeah, so it's cool they've got this edition. I'm not gonna get it. What is it? Towerfall. Never heard of it. I don't think. Oh, hang on, maybe. I think it was actually released on Steam at the end. But yeah. Oh, that was very skillfully done. How he leapt on that arrow there. Watch this now. This bloke's gonna come. There's gonna be a bloke who comes down. Okay. He just jumps on the arrow. So this guy here. No, this guy gonna come down. Boom! Look at that. That was amazing. Towerfall. Maddie makes games. Well, not anymore. Sorry, just said that for a bit of a joke. But I don't actually know. I hope they are still making games, and I hope that the failure of the Ouya didn't do too bad. This looks modern. We're clearly dealing with a contemporary setting of some sort. I'm trying to think, is this a factory or is this a jail? Because I'm trying to think if this is some sort of prison break game. I don't know. I'm going to say Control just for the PL of it. I must play it, I know, but it's not. A score of 86. Something looks like it's going to go down here. Is it that Werewolf the Apocalypse game? Earthblood. Nope. Go over bridge. I'm trying to think, is this the Prison Break game? But I'm trying to remember what it was called. Is it just... Oh no. Why not? No. It's the... It's not Breakout, is it? Want to break chaos, break. What's the game called where you? It's the EA game and it's a co-op game. Did really well. I can't remember what it was called. Not Breakout. Okay, I'll say Breakout for the memes. No, it's not that. What the fuck is this? Yeah, it's a co-op game. I know it is, but A Way Out. There we are. We've had 2 games now, or maybe even 3. That's along the lines of A Way Out. Exit 8 and now there's A Way Out. Anyway, it does look good. This looks... Can you guess, gang? Does it look familiar? Oh, yes it does. I want to say Rayman, but it's not. This is a UI element. I don't know what it is. I'm going to say Rayman for the memes. Not for the memes, for the sake of it, rather. Oh, right, no, it's not Rayman Origins. This has to be new, though. Those textures are way too new and good. I don't know. Sleepywood, Sleepywood. I'm not gonna... Oh, hang on a second, that heck, style... MMORPG. Is this Maplewood? Maple Story. Yeah, MMORPG, yes, I would say. Side-scrolling, massively multiplayer online RPG. Good God, I'm sorry I couldn't play that, moving that slowly. No. No. Something about 2D MMOs that I'm not overly keen on. Don't know why. Maybe it's just because I haven't played them. But yeah, it's like, no. Just sort of remind me of Tombi in a bit, in a way. I might actually like it because of that. Right. Oh, hello. This is just interesting. So fog obviously makes me think Silent Hill. Is it Silent Hill by any chance? No? Okay. Is it the... Oh no, what's it called? Amnesia the Bunker. No. He looks like a bit of a scary dude. Is this Hunt Showdown? I've seen that there's some news for it lately, but I don't know. An adventure game. Is this the Inquisitor? No, it's not the Inquisitor game. That's something else that's coming out. But what's it called now? I know that. No, it's okay. It's not. It's 2024. I'm not gonna get this. What is it? Indica. Never heard of it. It looks cool though. Oh, the snow effects there. Gorgeous. Okay. Whew, now then, this tells me, I wonder if it's grid-based, maybe. That UI looks a... So this is telling me it's a bit of a futuristic... Is this Battletech? Or Mech Warrior? So the reason why how I guess this somehow is because I've played like the first mission of Battletech, which is like a Mech Warrior, mech robots fighting game. And sometimes there's like these rural environments. But I was thinking like these sort of UI bits here, these elements are far too futuristic to be a fantasy game where you might normally find a rural environment. So yeah, laser beams, the mechs, it's either that or Mech Warrior. I wouldn't have got it from that. Yeah, again, it's more mechs, it's turn-based strategy, so I must play that again actually if it's turn-based. I'm hoping to see the DMs soon, actually, for our A Dead to a Friend campaign. So, and apparently there's a BattleTech scene near where they are. So, I might, as a bit of a present, to get them some models for that, because they can't really get into Warhammer, but they can get into BattleTech. I mean, they're into Warhammer, I should say, but they would prefer to BattleTech, which is why they want to run like Lancer, which is a typical role-playing game. Oh, this looks to me like a very early game. I'm gonna guess this is. It could be Civilization. It could be Civilization 1. No, this is very old. Is this perhaps? Is this Final Fantasy, like the original Final Fantasy? No. Okay, Commodore 64. Christ, I'm not gonna get this. Is this Sim Cities? Sin City. Yeah, not quite the same. Mordheim, City of the Damned. I think we've had that one actually. Sim City. Oh, I don't want to say this is just Monkey Island, but is this Simbios Pirates? Ah, it says okay, because I thought it was more 3D. Unless that was like another one or something like that, like Simbios Pirate 2. People went mad for this, apparently. Yeah. Hmm. This, to me, looks like a CRPG. Those textures are old. Either very old or very zoomed in. I mean, they're very good. No, that's zoomed in. So what is this game? It ain't Baldur's Gate. It's too good for Baldur's Gate. It ain't Planescape. It ain't Pillars of Eternity. Is this Titan Quest by any chance? No. 93% on Metacritic, so it's obviously very good. There's clearly some effect going on there. Could it be Diablo 2? No. Okay, what the bloody hell's that? PC. What is this? It's obviously a big game. It's obviously very highly regarded. I skip. I don't believe it. It's got to be StarCraft, isn't it? StarCraft 2, let's say. Yeah, how did I not get that one before? I should have known. This would be Blizzard's work. I should have known from that font, to be honest. Would have got anything else. Yep. Zerg. The Terrans. So yeah. By the way, I want to give a shout out to a interviewer and filmmaker called Film Deg's Miniatures. Or Film Deg Miniatures. And basically they interview the old makers of Warhammer. He's got loads of documentaries from people like Rick Priestley and I think he's interviewed John Blanche. I forget the names. I do apologize. The Perry twins as well. He talks to all these people, and he can actually tell you about how StarCraft and Warcraft came to be, and about addressing the rumors of whether it was Warhammer or not. Like, obviously, StarCraft is an obvious knockoff of 40k. They want to do that, but Yeah, that's dwarf. So what's dwarven in games? I want to say World of Warcraft, but that's no, I don't think that's gonna be it. Is this Dragon Age? I know it's not, but I'm gonna put it anyway. Is Dragon Age Origins? No. Is this Blood Bowl again? It is a Blood Bowl. I knew it would be. But we've had a Blood Bowl game. Like I get it's good. Oh, it's a pain in the ass to get running on PC as well. I think I'd have to try the laser games, I think, to be honest. Yeah, riveting gameplay. Right, so when was the so hang on, so that was Blood Bowl right there. But we've had let's have my where was Blood Bowl here? I know we didn't get it till later. But we have had it recently. Where was it now? Because I want to just sort of show that we have had this. I've got a few Blizzard games as well. Where was it? All this to make a point that nobody cares about, but still. Yeah, Blood Bowl 3. On day 669. Okay, fair enough, it was 100 days. You know what, I'll give them that much. It's just because it's recent to me. Right, anyway. Let's continue on. About how long have we been playing? I'm just going to pause the screen. Okay, we'll play a bit longer. So this, I'm going to guess, is Subnautica, because that's clearly underwater. And if you're going to have a game underwater, you've got to have really good visuals. So is it Subnautica? And if so, is it Subnautica Below Zero? No, it's not. Okay. .93% Metacritic, so it's not Mafia 3. I don't believe that game would have been that well received. Whatever it is, it looks good. Is this just Grand Theft Auto 5? No. Okay, PS4. Oh, it's gonna be one of the man from the Dark Pictures. That was cool. Is that what it's gonna be? The Dark Pictures? No. Oh, it was a shooter. Okay, adventure third-person shooter on the PlayStation 4 93. It's not just The Last of Us, is it? No. Oh, it's Nathan Drake. Uncharted. There we go. I'm quite amazed, to be honest, that I actually got that because that seems to be the only game PlayStation makes. I mean, I joke, but I used to hold that belief in sincerity before, but it's like there was a time when really that's just all PlayStation was. It was third-person adventure shooters, you know, and those were their hits. But hey, you gotta make what people are willing to buy, don't you? That is strange and familiar. I don't know what it is. I mean, I don't know. Is it Omori? Oh, I know what the game is, I just can't remember the name. Is it... I ain't gonna get this, am I? Go on, what is it? I know what the game is. 20 minutes till dawn. Never gonna get that in a month of Fridays. Looks damn cool though. Hmm. That's old graphics. Old quasi 3D. I guess that's Final Fantasy VII. Is it Final Fantasy VII? No, it's not. Okay, it's not even Final Fantasy. Oh, I love these graphics. I don't know what they are. 83%. Is it Super Mario RPG? No, oh, that's definitely not. Okay. And it's a modern game as well. That's interesting because I would never have guessed that based on those visuals. I genuinely thought that was like, late SNES, early N64, or PS1. Oh, I'm not gonna get this, am I? Nope. Nope. Go on, what is this? This. Are you? Is that Five Nights at Freddy's? Is that Frederick Fassbender? Getting blown to smithereens? Crow Country. That looks cool. You know what? Props to whoever made that. Seriously, that art style is gorgeous to look at. And as well, with all the modern effects of like all the lighting and everything, it really just like claymation. Oh, sorry about that. Yes, Crow Country. Wow, that looks amazing. Hmm. No, I don't know. I want to say Advance Wars again. Oh, it's a Legend of Zelda game, surely. Oracle of Seasons, maybe? No? Oh, okay, but it is in that series. Okay, the Legend of Zelda. I'm trying to think, was it the Minish the Cap that was the... Yes, that was the Game Boy Advance game, or one of them. Yeah. It wasn't really talked about all that much, as far as I can tell. There were quite a few Legend of Zelda games that just seemed to not really be spoken of. Like there were things like the Wheels of Time or something like that, the train one. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I suppose in a series that big, you're gonna have hits and misses, aren't you? I don't know what's going on with this. These water visuals look old, though. I'm gonna guess. Is this perhaps Dolphin's Dream? No. Okay, this is strange. So this could be a haunted house for Roller Coaster Tycoon, but it's not. What the fucking hell am I looking at here? Is this Little Big Adventure? Oh my word, I can't believe I actually got that. Okay. Twinson's Odyssey, Little Big Adventure 2. So yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm just guessing there because of the legs. I thought, oh, that looks a bit like the characters, and then that was just a guess. I wouldn't have got it from that, I don't think. I'm not sure I would have even got it from that. What a strange fucking game. I've heard good things about them though, but Christ almighty. I couldn't imagine playing that. I'm sorry, those cameras would piss me off no end. So that looks like a leg and a skull. I pass. This is. Oh no, what is it? I'm thinking it's around like GameCube, Dreamcast era, maybe no, it won't be N64, but it's. Go on, show me something else. So it's on the GameCube. It looks like a sort of Doshin the Giant. Like this looks like Doshin the Giant, but it's not. Except stuff. Oh, it's Pokemon Colosseum. No, it's not Polygons. Gale of Darkness. Okay, right. Well, I didn't realize there was more than one game on GameCube. Yeah, as soon as I saw Jolteon on there, I thought, oh, I know what this is. Yeah, I thought Pokemon Colosseum was the only one. I remember entering like a giveaway for that one time. I didn't win, but really wanted to. So there's clearly battleships out there. I'm guessing that blue explosion is a rod from God. Lots of laser beams, but I'm gonna get it from that alone. Yeah, no. This is gonna be Battlefield, isn't it? Surely Battlefield. Battlefield. Get there in the end. For God's sake, Battlefield. Field 4. It's either that or 2042. No. Field 2040. 2142, sorry. There we go. No, it's not that either. Battlefield 2021. I thought that was it. It's not Hardline, is it? Oh, sorry, I got them confused. Because, Battlefield designations are just so obvious, right? Like, you had Battlefield 1942, fine, fair enough. I think that was anyway, yeah, Battlefield 1942. Then, you had Battlefield 2142, I think. Right? What next? Did you have Battlefield 2042? No, you got Battlefield 3. Again, fine. Then you had Battlefield 4 and Hardline. After that, what did you have? Battlefield 5? No. Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1, because it was World War 1. Ah, you get it now, right? Yeah. A game, by the way, that the original CEO, I think it was John Riccatello, said he didn't want to do because he thought the kids wouldn't get it. A game that's not rated for children. Yeah. So, so there was Battlefield 1. And then what came after that? Battlefield 2 for World War 2? No. Battlefield 5 for World War 2. Even though there's been other main entries, right? Then what did you have? Battlefield 2042. That's going off the top of my head anyway. I thought it was. Fuck my uncle. Jesus Christ. That looks like the top of a submarine, but it's in a tropical area. I don't know what this is. It's very saturated though. I'm guessing this is Metal Gear Solid 4. Soldy. Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. No, it's not. Okay. This has got to be there for Far Cry 2. And I guess because of the shit car there and lots of jungle and darkness, you can't see shit. Yep, and it just doesn't get any better. So the idea of Far Cry 2 was basically you were a mercenary trying to track down another mercenary called the Jackal in the UAC, the unnamed African country or continent. Yeah, country I think it was. And there were two major rival factions that neither really were important, but and you did jobs for them, and it was a game without quest markers, so you had to kind of use your map, and your guns were always rusty all the time, and oh yeah, weapon durability was horrible in that game. Christ almighty, I hated it. It's why I can't play it. It's like I try for a couple of hours and I'm like, I can't deal with this. No way. Otherwise, decent game. One of the interesting things as well is like it did actually do quite a few things interestingly. Like for example, like the environment was fully destructive. So if you had like a Molotov cocktail and you threw it into a forest, yeah, that forest fire ain't ending. It will keep on going until something stops it. You know, if you fire a rocket launch, an RPG rocket propelled grenade, like that, the backblast from the back of it, because that smoke and fire's got to go somewhere, will set fire to things behind it, and you, if you're not careful. But yeah, um, the game's often called like a malaria simulator because you keep having to take medication to stave off malaria, which is a joy. I'm glad they got rid of that in later games. But yeah, otherwise a decent game. I think I'll be finishing real soon. I want to know what this is, but I don't. Oh yeah, speaking of the UAC, in Dragon Age Origins, Thedas was the name of the game's world, but someone on the forums speculated Thedas to be the DAS Dragon Age setting, and so the developers rolled with it. So it wasn't actually their idea originally, in case you've heard that before. This looks to me like, oh, this is obviously an MMORPG of sorts. Is this... what's that? I don't know. I'm going to say it. I'm just going to guess it. No, it's the Elder Scrolls Online. Everyone calls it ESO. I call it TESO. TSO. Yeah. I recognise that it was actually the crosshair that gave it away more than anything. I recognise that. I want to play it for the channel, so I might do one day. Yeah. Just go through the story. Because there are a lot of good stories there, and they're worth telling. Yeah. It was awful at launch, though. Absolutely broke to shit. But no, it's a good game. The raid scene as well, when I was following it, was like, it was basically just a one-horse race. It was like, you know who's going to win, it's a matter of when. Which is kind of shit, what were you going to do? What's this? This looks good. This looks nice. I like this art style, whatever it is. I don't know what it is, though. It's like Warcraft Rumble in a way. Very cutesy. I like it, whatever it is. Oh, is this one of those cozy town building games? I'm not going to get it, but what is it? Steamworld Build. Okay. Is this the same as Steamworld Heist? Like, set in the same setting or whatever? This looks really good. I'm going to get that. This looks familiar. I do know what this is from. I'm just struggling right now. No, I don't know what it's from. Never mind. Oh, is this... This is Dishonored 2. I want to get it from the first one. But yeah. Yeah, I want to get it from that. I know of it, though. But yeah. So what gave it away was this here, this stain. So basically, there's these sort of like mosquito sort of things that's like encroaching on the city of where it takes place. I don't know. I don't like Dishonored 2 very much. Well, not as much as the first game, I should say. And yeah, it's like they absolutely destroy it. Like it's like yeah, it's like even if you destroy the nests or whatever, this stuff still remains. But what also helped as well was this here, which is Corvo's blade. I wouldn't have got it from that, I don't think. Maybe that glow there, that's like the heart of a living thing. That's also the heart of a living thing there, which you take out and you can detect things. Yeah, similar art style. Yeah, the art style would have probably got more than anything else. And this image I definitely would have done because I recognise that UI. There we go. And the guards as well. I don't think they're guards. I think they're actually the religious ones. I can't remember what they're called though. Yeah, I like Dishonored 2. I think it's a good enough game, but I uh, I vastly preferred Dishonored 1. I think everything it did, it wrapped up neatly. There was no need for a sequel. But hey ho, I know what that is, but I can't put my finger on it. I'm going to just have to rush through some of these real quick. 75 on Metacritic. PS1 and 64 is this. I think now. It's one of those. Is it Forsaken? Just a random guess. I'm trying to think now what it was. So basically, I was just looking at this art style. I sort of remember this from the earlier days, and this as well. That shield and a hull. So shield at the top and a hull at the bottom. That tells you it's like a sort of flying game. So basically, it was a first-person like drone or ship sort of game, spaceship game, and yeah, you went around and you flew around like that. It was really funky. Like look at those, like look at that. That's how it felt. It was awesome. Yeah, played. It was a really interesting game. You don't see many games like that anymore, as far as I can tell. Please recommend me games like Forsaken, or if like there's a, I don't know, like if it's on PC or whatever, like you can mod it in such a way that it's easier to control. But yeah, this was really funky. Bear in mind as well, like, this was on PlayStation 1 controls. This was the system where FPS was not, first-person shooters were not properly understood. The controls are really wacky. In fact, it wasn't until like the PS2 they actually saw some sort of standards for the controls because yeah, it wasn't until like the PS3 they actually became a lot more uniform. Everyone just sort of settled for the Xbox 360's way of doing things. So, yeah, but yeah, Forsaken, wow, what a great game. I played, yeah, I didn't play much of it, but it was fucking cool. Really trippy. I love that. I'm glad that game, so that's a really good recommendation. Thanks for putting it on there, whoever did. I know this looks to me like Two Worlds. I don't think it is though, but let's put it down anyway. Is it Two Worlds? Two Worlds of Temptation. I've not heard of that before. It's not Two Worlds. It's 76% on Metacritic. There is a particular building there. What is this? Those cobblestones. Oh, hello. Is this Rise on a Rome? No, it's not. Huh. Console controls, PS5. Oh god, I'm not gonna get this, am I? I'm just gonna put, is it Ghost of Tsushima again? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I just, is it vaguely Japanese? I'll put that down. Action RPG adventure. I'm not gonna get it, but what is it? Oh, this is the no, it's not Assassin's Creed, is it? Rise of the Ronin. I've not heard of that, but that looks fucking cool. And that's on PS5. Why is that on PS5? I want that. That's cool. You can see why I say Ghost of Tsushima, though, right? I don't know if I'm mispronouncing it. That to me looks like Punch Out, but I don't think it is. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Nope. 89%. Bloody hell. I'm guessing it's an old game though, but not too old for Metacritic. What is it? Uh oh, GBA. I'm not joking. Is it? It's Mr. Pants. No. Ultimate NES Remix. It's clearly an NES. Oh, it's. Is it WarioWare? Oh, it's WarioWare, but I don't know which one. It's on Game Boy Advance though. It's not touched because that was with a touchscreen. DIY Twisted might have been smooth moves. Mega Micro Games. Okay, yeah. So the idea was basically you'd do very very short games. Just yeah, it's just very very quick thinking and very very funny. Okay, I'm gonna guess Condemned. No, 89%. Oh, this is gonna be Resident Evil, I think. No? Okay, it's even on the S16 prototype? No. Oh, ouch, you are too close to use your grenade launcher. Dead Rising? Oh, it's Left 4 Dead. It's Left 4 Dead 2, because I could see Nick's sleeve there, and the AK-47 wasn't there in the first one. I should have recognised it from that image. I should have recognised it from the blood and the face there. Uh, yeah. Oh dear, I'm ashamed I didn't get that one. I would have got it from that easily. Valve Corporation, there we go. Oh yeah, Valve's got a new shooter out called, I think it's called Deadshot. But in order to get access to it, you have to basically be friends with someone who owns it. So if you add someone on Steam who has it, you get access to it on your account. So yeah. Yeah, Left 4 Dead, I might play it with the channel as well, because that's quite good. Nice and casual. What is that guy? What's that thing? I don't know. Deja vu, though. I could have swerved we've done this. Oh. Yeah, I thought it was 6 like a top in there, but... Yeah, the yellow arrow there. Environmental storytelling. There you go. Yeah, I would have recognised it from that. Appalachia. Yeah. Fallout 76 wasn't my thing. I'm glad people are having fun with it. But for me, it was just Fallout 4 with latency. So, not my thing. Game 777, 777, let's see if we can get this one. That's okay. Looks like a path downwards, but that's a blood splatter on the screen, so I don't think that's coming from a top-down view. Or is it? Oh, it's this, don't know if it is. Is it Ready or Not? Ready or Not's really good. No. Is it Rainbow Six Siege? No. Okay, it's a puzzle shooter. What's going on here? It's not Project Zomboid, is it? That looks... What is that reticle there? The temple. A bit of moatball going on here. Is this Long Dark? No. 776. This looks familiar. I'm gonna put, is this a Hitman game? No. I'm gonna try this, Army of Two. Nope. Okay, it's not. There it is. It's a gorgeous game. Is it Assassin's Creed? Assassin's Creed Origins. No, but it's Assassin's Creed. Of course it is. Is it gonna be Odyssey? No. Assassin's. Oh, is it Mirage? There we go. Yeah. Looks quite nice. Graphical fidelity. I mean, like that's one thing I have to give Ubisoft is like their graphical fidelity is good if uninspired. Yeah, they do good. That's Baldur's Gate, but I think it's Baldur's Gate 2. No, not Baldur's Gate 2. Dark Alliance. Stop me from getting the first one. Oh, you being funny now. Start to piss me off now. If I don't get this, because see, I don't recognize any greenery from the first game. They look like those statues look like petrified peoples by Basilisk. Yeah, I knew it right away, which it was Baldur's Gate. I didn't know it was Baldur's Gate 2. I've been clever by having other ones in it. I keep forgetting to do this. Let's see the game stats. Most people are going to get it in the first 10, aren't they? My god, only 10% people did. Right, okay. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, easy enough for me to move to Diablo 2, Diablo 1, Dark Alliance 2, yeah. Fallout 2. But yeah. Surprised people didn't suggest Baldur's Gate 3, though. That, to me, looks like a PlayStation 2 game. So, like, Voodoo Vince. I doubt it is. No. 83% on Metacritic. What is this? Sort of shrine or a toilet, I'm not sure. It's in long grass, though. Is this grounded? Yeah. It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids by the makers of Pillars of Eternity. I wasn't overly keen on it when I first played. But then again, it was like in early access, I think. I reviewed it and I'm like, not for the channel, I did it for a local publication, and I was like, yeah, I'm just not impressed. I can see why people might have fun with it, but it's like, this is so bizarre for the makers of Pillars of Eternity to be doing, but yeah, at least they make the games they want to. Is this some sort of Clash of Clans thing? Yeah. Because of the gridded flooring, I was guessing that it had to be some sort of tile-based game. And then you've got this texture here, which very much looks like it's come from a mobile game. Again, adding to it there is just more stuff. Yep, that totally tells me that it is. Again, sort of like a defensive game. Oh my god, yeah. Alright, let's game for the evening then. Oh my word, what a game to choose. Okay. So it's got to be some sort of sci-fi game. I'm guessing this is like this bit here is like the ground of Mars or something like that. 005 or 005. That tells me it's ammunition, maybe. But what's that telling me? Is it Halo 4? No, it's not in the Halo franchise. Oh, this puzzle. I know what this is from now. I know this puzzle. Surely. It's not Star Fox, is it? Star Fox Assault? No, it's not from that. Oh, it's definitely not from that. What is this? What is this thing that I've seen before? Is it one of the Earth Defense Force games? No, it's Metroid. Is it Metroid Prime? Yes, it is. There we go. It had to be a first-person game. Yeah, I was thinking, like, is this a visor? And the answer is yes, it's got to be a visor. Yeah. Yeah, Metroid Prime's like one of the big Metroid games. That's Samus there, I think, in a ball form. Along the walls there. Yeah. Right, look at that gun waving, you know? It's like the visor, like the head moving. It doesn't move the same with the gun, that's awesome. That's like how they used to do it in GoldenEye. There's Samus now, just going into ball form to through a hole. Yeah. Ooh. Boop. Yeah, where's the guns? Here's the guns. So yeah. Yeah, okay, that was a good one. Yeah, I'm glad to say I tried there. So, we've not done too well tonight. But I think the ones we've got fairly early. But still, even then. Yeah, dear. But yes, I'm gonna end that there because I've performed quite a bit. But I've greatly enjoyed doing another bout of Guess the Game. And I will be leaving it a while before I do some more, just to let those days stop up, because I can't believe how quickly time flies by. And I think we've got enough there. Let me just have a look. Yeah, so an hour and a half is not bad at all. So, I don't know, maybe I'll do some older Guess the Games. But yeah, and I might actually have to get into Guess the Cover, because I would like to actually support them on Coffee, because they've done a good enough job of things. That I like to give them some money to keep this going, because it is fantastic. But yes, but thank you ever so much for watching. Take care. I hope you've enjoyed, and ta-ta for now. Oh, let's make the screen go funny. Alright.